My name is Laura Saunders, and I am the parent of Dennis and Isabel, and the partner to Ane.
My name is Dennis, and I'm 10. I go to the University of Hartford Magnet School.
My name is Isabel, and I'm 6, and I go to the University of Hartford Magnet School too, like my brother.
And I'm Özlem Chamla, and I'm 104 in a couple of weeks. And I'm the other parent to these 2 children.
Awesome. Great. Well, I'm glad you're all here today. So let's talk about having 2 moms. Do you have other friends with 2 moms?
Yes, we do.
Our neighbor, my best friend, has 2 moms too.
Okay.
And our friend from our school that used to be at our school has 2 moms.
And we're part of this group of 2-mom families that just like every once in a while do like a spring cleaning and stuff.
What do you call your moms?
I call her Anne, which, since she's from Turkey, she taught us to speak Turkish. And so it was kind of like my first language. My first word was in Turkish.
Aç.
Aç, which means open. So I just go around saying aç. And I call her Mamam for some reason. I just like made that up when I was like 2 or something like that.
And how long have you 2 been together?
I don't know. How many years has it been?
It's 17 years. It'll be 18 this summer.
Okay. And did you always know you wanted to have children?
Yes.
That is something we absolutely knew together. That when we met, we both said we want children to be part of our lives. And that was something we were very clear on right from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And how was that going to happen? When you had those conversations, what kind of options did you explore for making that happen?
It obviously was many years of discussions, but for me, it was very important that we knew who the father was going to be. So we have what we call a known donor. He's a friend of ours, and the kids see him every once in a while, and so he is a part of their lives.
And he's nice.
Is he nice?
Mm-hmm. He gives us presents.
Mm-hmm.
And candy. And newspaper clippings that I like to read.
How did you decide who would have a child first?
We actually just went by age. Since Özlem's
a
a very little bit older, we just went by age, and so that just made more logical sense.
Okay. And how was it getting pregnant? How was the experience?
It's not that simple.
Right.
You know, for a lot of other people, it's no big deal. For us, it was intentional efforts, and it wasn't just like this. Mm-hmm. It took effort and took work.
It also took a lot of information gathering, and legally we wanted to make sure our children were protected. So we made a lot of steps and a lot of efforts to find the best person to be the donor and the dad, but also where we would have the sole and exclusive rights to the children. And so that was very important to us, that was evident right from the beginning, and that communication was clear from the beginning, that we wanted to have a relationship with this person, but that we were the parents, we would make all decisions, and there would be no questions about that.
And were you had insurance for the pregnancy and because this is artificial insemination,
right?
So
right, and
yes, but in my case,
right,
my pregnancy was covered, but the part of the procedures, I think we had our copays.
Right. Yeah.
there were office visits.
Most of any kind of those treatments are generally out of pocket.
When it gets more involved and more complicated, some of those procedures are not covered by insurance.
Right.
And that's what happened in her case.
Right. And we're lucky in that I work for an employer, Hartford Hospital, that allows for domestic partner benefits. And so really right at the time that Özlem was leaving her job to start her own business was almost at the exact same time that Hartford Hospital established the domestic partner benefits. So I was able to get Özlem on my insurance, and then obviously the kids are on my insurance. So that is critical because health insurance is a very, very important part of having a healthy family. So we were lucky in that way.
Okay. So do you have some male role models in your life? Do people ever say, what about having a man around?
Well, they sometimes ask me if, like, some people in my class ask me if I have a dad, and I say yes. And,
So you don't feel like you're not, you have some guys that are around.
yeah.
Okay, well, who's your favorite guy to hang out with?
Well, I'm not really sure.
Well, there was a while where my brother was like kind of semi living with us and living in the area. So he's not with us right now, but he was spending a lot of time with us for a while, right, Uncle Matt?
Yeah.
One of the things we always say is that we knew from the beginning of being together that we wanted to have children. It's been very planful, and so we have made a very special effort to make sure our kids know that there are other families just like theirs. So we do have a group of 2-mom families, but we do also understand that they go to school and they see other kids. And I would actually have to say, tell me if I'm wrong, that the kids that you go to school with, and we become friendly with several other families from the school. They actually happen to be, mom and dad families. So and they come over our house sometimes. And so we socialize with a lot of different kinds of families.
Yeah.
And without any problems. Do you ever have any problems in school about being from a 2-mom family?
No, I don't get teased, but sometimes kids just ask me how I have 2 moms.
They can't understand it.
No, not really.
That's like me too. They're like, what is a mom? What is a 2-mom family?
And what do you say?
I say, it's when you have 2 moms.